good spring morning. Here we are on the 24 Kawasaki Z900. And today we're just going to rip up the mountain and see how this feels. People have asked me, do I have different tires than the stock? I do not. These are the Dunlop Sport Max Road Sport 2. So stock tires. But let's go give this thing the first real ride, and we're going to do it in sport mode and see how it goes. So we're going to take this awesome road right here, North 60. It's a climb up to about 4,400 feet. Tons of bikes, cars. They do commercials here, but it's as technical as you want it to be. You can take your time, go fast, whatever your skill level is. This here, real quick, Stone Pile Gap is an Indian burial mound. So if you find that, you know you're at the right road. So let's get this thing started. And notice we are in sport mode. So let's just go around the circle here. And what we're gonna do, since we're in sport mode, my objective on this road is to see how this bike handles, get used to the throttle in sport mode, because as you know, it's going to make it a lot more snappy, which is hard to believe. Didn't think it could be any more snappy. But I also want to see how it responds to the trail braking, the rebound. You can see these turns are banked. So we're just going to go through here. Now, I'm a very average skilled rider, so if you're looking for max risk type stuff, those of you who don't know who Max is, unbelievably skilled. He'd probably be doing this at 100 miles an hour. So let's see, we'll get some downshift so we have no wheel hop. Now we're going to trail brake hard. Yeah, ran a little wide there. See, you got to slow it down. It's all getting used to the bike. But that's why we do this stuff now, right? That's how we learn the bike. Person who is fastest is always the person who's best on the brakes. We're going to catch traffic, but so far, quick first impressions on the sport mode on this throttle is crazy. The amount of power to weight ratio on this bike, 124 horsepower, 2024 Kawasaki Z900, is crazy. Now it's early spring, March of 24. And usually this road in the summer is packed, so we got some meanders here. But you see, I ran wide in that last corner, just bringing too much speed in, right? So next time I know, I got to come in a little slower, downshift, and trail brake a little harder. Now, trail braking. Some people do it, some people don't. Why would you do it? Well, if you think about when you grab a little bit of that front fork, it allows the fork to collapse, right? And when the fork collapses and the bike just doesn't dive down, but it slowly compresses, what does that do? It puts more weight on the front tire and allows that front tire, which is your main contact patch, right? Greater contact with the ground, which is your best friend. The more contact with your tires, the more stable the ride, the more control you have in the corners. So the trail braking is your friend. You just got to be, I mean, it's an art. Those that are really good at it, I mean, it's seamless. I'm average. But I really like it because it does help get you into that turn, and it does help get the feel of the bike so you can brake in and out of the turns faster. And it's just, you know, a little bit of pressure, ever so slight, right? So this guy's dragging us all here. All right, let's see. We'll probably catch some pretty quick, but there's a banker here. Woo! Alright, well, so you can hear there, you know, running through the gears, upshift, downshift. This is a great road to work on your skills, to really run through the gears and ride the bike, learn the front brake, learn trail braking, learn your rebound on your recovery after you trail brake. How fast does the bike rebound from compression? All those little things, and the more proficient you become, and you know the bike, obviously you get to be a better rider. So let's just hang back here. Now we'll go on the descent, right? See how fast you catch these people? I mean, it's just ridiculous. This bike is unbelievable. No traffic. This is also a pretty good road. So that's just fifth gear, relatively quick. So that was the first cop that we saw, and he gave us the I didn't know if he was coming or not. That's why I just slowed down long enough. Back to it. just using 2 fingers on the front brake to trail brake. Now this is where it gets super technical and really hard bank turns, especially here. Trying to lean my body weight too. Woo, this is nuts. So much movement. Those guys on their pedal bikes are probably doing 60 down this thing. Alright, so we got another bike cruiser in front of us, but and look at this, this is super hard bank, 10 mile an hour, right? You come around this the wrong way, it's like, whoa, good night. I don't want to push the guy in front of me, but we'll just meander here on this little piece. But you get the gist, I think, if you can feel it, if you're watching it in 4K and you're turning the volume up. The power of this bike, the handling, the responsiveness, I mean, it's way above my skill level, which is good because it gives you a lot of opportunity to grow into it, and that's where track days come in really good handy with professional race course instruction. So you understand your limits, but then you know how to ride a little better too. So, I mean, I've been on this on my Goldwing, I've been on this on my Scout, I've been on this on my ADV bike. And obviously, you know, every bike handle's different. This thing, you don't realize how fast the speed creeps up on you because it does it so easily and so well. And you can see here, peoples, there's no guardrail. So if you're looking at the Z900 as an alternative to a pure sport bike and look the sport naked category, this thing is awesome because, I mean, they do make bags for it if you wanted to throw the bags on and do it as a little mini day tour, but, and it's comfortable. So I'm gonna just show you this one. Let's look at that view. I mean, that's awesome. This turn, look at this. See this? 15 mile an hour, complete U. Look at this. So he's pulling over for me. Thanks. See, look at this, is nuts. All the way into another like super hard banked U-turn, right? I mean, this thing here, oh, and the steepness of it, you guys have no idea. Oh! So this Z900 is spectacular.